71, 72. I can barely see it. I just pulled it out of the plug right there. There we go. Oh, it's crusty. That's a shank right there. If it's what I think it is, this made the whole trip right here worth it. We're on site. Right here in the midst of all of these bushes, brush, and briars, there was an old house site. And I don't exactly know where it is in this. I just know that it's in this. And I don't know anything about this house either. Who lived here, what dates it ranges from. All I know is I know a house stood here because it shows up on a map from the 1920s. So we're going to take our metal detector and we're going to go in here and we're going to see what we can uncover to see if we are able to find something and be able to date this place. Hey there, boy. All right. I got some visitors. Hey. All right, you guys. I am at a place where I think maybe the house stood. I can't actually tell if this is a foundation. I know it looks like possibly a foundation from the video. This is a liner for like a flue and maybe an old chimney. And it looks like it's square, so they probably camped here at one time. And the spring is right here. I can't imagine a house being this close to a spring because we're talking maybe 5 foot. But right here is where the old spring stood, and it, you know, it's still framed out. It goes this way, and then there's an old bank barn. We'll go up there and take a look at that here in a minute. And there is a bed frame right up there. So, you know, and there's also a pile of stone here. And I'm thinking this could be a chimney. And you see here, there's a lot of red brick. A lot of red brick in here. So I think we're going to start the search right here. And I'm going to use my Deus 2. And I'm going to try a setting called no iron. Today, my time is limited here. We're late in the day, and I'm just trying to locate this house. All right, we'll see you guys here in just a few. All right, you guys, great hit. I pulled it out of the plug and I don't see it, but it's a great hit. And I'm gonna let you guys try to hear this. It's right, yeah, 79, 70, and it's right in this right here. Oh, all right, is that a plate? Oh, what is that? Look at that. Beautiful. It's all brass. It is the handle. Looky there. It's the handle of a dresser drawers or a chest. It's real fragile. It's got some beautiful design on there. We'll clean that up. We'll take a look at that. Oh, that is awesome. So I would definitely say the house stood right here. I'm real happy with that. All right, you guys, going to the next plug. All right, popped it out of the ground. It's right over here. I think I see it. I'll let you listen to it. I don't know what it is yet, but 56, so it's right over here. I think I see it right there. Let's take a look at that. Is that a little buckle? Oh yeah. What is that? Boy, oh my gosh. Looky there. That looks awesome. That is an old buckle. Oh dear, I just broke it. It tells you how fragile it is. So that was the pin. This went over there. I will put that in my box. I'll clean that up. We'll put that together so you can see it. All right, that's awesome. Don't know how old it is, but that's cool. All right, we'll clean that up. We'll take a look at it here in a minute. All right. On to the next plug. All right, you guys. I went ahead and came up here. I thought I'd show you this old bed frame, and boy, I don't know how old this is. I don't think it's that old. Probably, you know, mid 1900s. And they filled in this cellar hole, and I have been digging mason jar lids or ball lids, canning lids, and I've been piling them up right down over there. You know, those things sound so good. They're about 86 to 99. But I wanted to show you why you have to be careful too. You see all this glass, and I'll pull this back, and I see some sheet metal. I see the top of a canning jar lid, and this is what you hear right here. This is, let me pull this, pop this off. All right, you see that? Yeah. I'm going to get away from this. There could be stuff in here, you know, but we could be digging ourselves to China too, and we don't want to do that right now. All right, you guys, it's been a while since I've found anything, and I had a good hit. I pulled it out, and you know, I thought it'd be interesting to show you at least. It's an old spoon. It's an old brittle spoon. I'll show you a couple of other things I've pulled out of the ground here too. I've not shown you, but I have found a couple farrier rasps here, and then I found this piece of a doorknob here, and I found this hammer here. It's a 3-pound hammer, and so, you know, this is what I found so far, which you know, I'm honestly not entirely disappointed. I've been finding things, and some treasurable things, but this site, man, it is trashy, very, very trashy. But we're not leaving here skunked. So on to the next plug. All right, you guys, I just popped the plug and pulled this out, and I think it's silver. I think it's silver plated. Yeah. Maybe I can get a, where's the sterling? This is a drawer pull. That's what that is. Beautiful. Let's show you what it rang up. It rang up pretty high. Of course it would. You know, like I said, it's probably, you know, silver plated. 85. Solid 85. That's a real good signal. Probably not that old. Let's keep going. All right, I'm right in the foundation of the house, and I had a decent signal here, and I pulled it out, and it is a coin, and it is in real bad shape. I'm sure it's an old Abe Lincoln coin. I think it says 1 cent right there. Right there. So it is a wheat cent. And there's old Abe's head right there. Pretty crusty, but at least we found a coin. All right, you guys, I found a razor, and I think this could be dateable, and it's all metal. Let's take a look. All right, so this is what it looks like. You guys tell me, what does this thing date from? It has some Art Deco design, and that would be from probably the 1940s. All right, all right, I think I found another coin, and I'm right up against this bush, and I'll zoom in here for you guys to see. I don't know if you guys can see the thorns on this and the berries. And some people refer to this as a barberry. And this is an invasive species over here where I live. And it just takes over everything. I mean, you can see out through here, that's all those barberry bushes, all of that out through there. And it's hard to swing in here, and they take over all these farms. And I think it was back in the day, something from the Department of Agriculture introduced into this area for the birds. And now you can see it's just taking over everything. Anyway, I do see a coin down here. This is being my second coin. I'm sure it's a Lincoln cent. Let's take a look. All right, it's right there. It's right there. It's another crusty coin. It's a Lincoln cent. All right, I'll try to clean this up. If I can get a date or not a positive ID, I'll bring this back into the video. But I think it's going to be, a Wheatie. We're finding stuff. It's not incredible stuff, but we're finding stuff. The landowner is in the Raritan Club with me, and a lot of the older folks here, senior citizens, are in the Raritan, and they watch my videos, and you know, they provide a lot of leads. And this is a member here, and they told me about a suspected home site here, and they asked if I wouldn't mind come out and check it out for them. And everything we find here, of course, we'll offer to them. And otherwise, we'll put it in our collection. And I think I can conclusively say that there is a house site here. All right, let's see. Let's try one more. All right, you guys, it's fitting that I find one of these here at this site. And I find one of these just about every site I go to. And by now, you probably already know that. And I just pulled it out of the plug, and I see it, and you'll know what it is as soon as you see it. And what's interesting to me though on this site is this is the second instrument that I have found, musical instrument that I have found on this site. I found at least a couple accordion reeds, and now I can add the lowly harmonica reed to it. All right, you see that? Just pop that out of the ground. It's actually in pretty good shape. I'll put this here. And I wanted to show you this here too. I'm sure it came from a stove. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it looks to be a window into maybe a cast iron stove. I might find one more thing here and then we'll call it a day. All right. What do you say? Last plug. All right, you guys. Found another coin. I could see the rim of it. It's not a penny. I think it's gonna be a nickel. 71, 72. I can barely see it. I just pulled it out of the plug right there. Here we go. Oh, it's crusty. It is crusty. Look, it is a nickel. What is this? Is it a button? Is it a military button? Oh my gosh, it could be. All right, you guys. I think that's a shank right there. This is going to be a military button. Holy cow. It is a World War I or World War II Great Seal button. The Great Seal is right up there, and there is the eagle. If it's what I think it is, this made the whole trip right here worth it. All right, we're gonna do a wrap up. I think I got enough footage for a video here, and maybe we come back to this site. Enough of my yapping. Let's see what we found today. We did pretty good. Okay, so the typical mason jars. Found the rasp, I showed you that. The ball peen hammer. I found either a doorknob or a piece of bell from a phone. I found that old shaver. Found a piece of, this is the globe of a flashlight, I believe. Found that drawer pull there, harmonica reed. I found the accordion reeds, the great seal button, two wheat cents. I found that little buckle there, a middle buckle there, large buckle there. I found an old spoon. That is lead. That is the seal. They sealed the rings of canning jars with that. I found a bracket, a drawer pull from a dresser, and something from a wood stove. All right, you guys, thanks for joining me on this episode. I appreciate if you guys would hit like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll catch you on the next episode. Take care and God bless.